Are you seeking a deeper understanding of life, a way to unlock your inner strength and find peace in this chaotic world? Stoicism offers a path to inner peace and resilience. Think Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, who mastered self-control and wisdom. Join me to explore 10 powerful Stoic lessons for a meaningful life. Let's embrace the wisdom of the Stoics and embark on this transformative journey together. Imagine a master sculptor approaching a raw block of stone. Before the chisel touches, there's observation, understanding. That's self-reflection for the soul. It's the foundation of the Stoic journey, the first step. True strength comes from looking inward, understanding our thoughts and emotions. It's about cultivating honest, compassionate awareness of who we are. This self-awareness allows us to grow and evolve. Now you might be thinking, self-reflection, that sounds daunting, time-consuming, but here's the beauty of it. It doesn't require grand gestures or hours of secluded contemplation. It's about integrating small, consistent practices into your daily routine. Think of it like tending a garden. You wouldn't expect a bountiful harvest without consistent watering, weeding, and nurturing, would you? The same principle applies to our inner world. Even a few minutes each day dedicated to quiet introspection can yield profound results. Picture this. As the day winds down, you find a quiet corner, perhaps with a warm cup of tea in hand. You close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and gently turn your attention inward. No distractions, no phone notifications, just you and the quiet space of your own mind. What thoughts occupied your day? What emotions surfaced? Were there any recurring patterns, any knee-jerk reactions you'd like to understand better? This isn't about dwelling on the negative, but about approaching each thought and feeling with a sense of curious observation. This is where the true magic of self-reflection lies, in approaching our inner experience with a sense of non-judgment. It's about observing our thoughts and emotions as a detached observer, much like a scientist studying a fascinating, complex specimen. Too often we get caught up in the whirlwind of self-criticism. We berate ourselves for our mistakes, replaying past events with a heavy dose of regret. But this type of negative self-talk is not only unproductive, it's actively harmful. Imagine a friend confiding in you about a mistake they made. Would you berate them, tell them they're not good enough? Of course not. You'd offer compassion, understanding, and support. We deserve that same level of kindness and acceptance from ourselves. So, as you engage in self-reflection, remember to approach your inner world with a sense of gentle curiosity. Don't judge, don't criticize, simply observe. Notice the thoughts that arise. Acknowledge the emotions that surface and allow them to exist without resistance. Self-reflection transforms challenges into growth opportunities. By understanding our patterns, we gain the power to choose differently. We see challenges as opportunities for growth, responding with greater intention and wisdom. Self-awareness empowers us to make conscious choices and break free from reactive patterns. We humans are a funny bunch. We crave control like captains at the helm of a ship, but so much of life is beyond our grasp. We can't control the weather, traffic, or time. We fight against the current, clinging to control. This resistance is the root of our suffering. The Stoics understood this deeply. True peace lies in surrendering to what is. Embrace the present moment powerfully. As Epictetus said, cease worrying about things beyond our will. Cultivate radical acceptance with a shift in perspective. Our power lies in controlling our response. Imagine a leaf caught in a rushing river. It doesn't fight the flow, it surrenders, allowing itself to be carried along. This is the essence of accepting the present moment. Let go of control, trust the flow of life. There's a profound sense of liberation that comes with accepting the present moment. When we release the need to control, to manipulate, to force things to be different than they are, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We begin to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth and learning. Setbacks become stepping stones, disappointments become catalysts for resilience. We develop an unshakable faith in our ability to adapt, to overcome, and to emerge stronger on the other side. Think of a tree standing tall in the face of a raging storm. It doesn't try to control the wind, the rain, or the lightning. Instead, it bends with the gusts, its roots anchoring it firmly to the ground. This is the resilience that comes with acceptance. It's about weathering the storms of life with grace and fortitude, knowing that even in the midst of chaos, there is a stillness within us that cannot be shaken. The Stoics had a phrase for this radical acceptance, amor fati, a love of fate. It's about embracing every experience, every challenge, every joy and sorrow as an integral part of the tapestry of our lives. This might sound counterintuitive at first. Why would we choose to love difficult experiences, pain or loss? But here's the thing, resistance to what is only amplifies our suffering. It's like holding onto a hot coal, refusing to let it go. When we learn to love fate, we're not condoning injustice or resigning ourselves to a life of misery. We're simply choosing to approach life's circumstances with a sense of acceptance, knowing that even in the midst of darkness, there is always something to learn, something to appreciate. This, my friends, is the essence of Stoic strength. Finding peace and freedom in the present moment, no matter what it holds. It's about embracing life in its entirety, the good, the bad, and the indifferent, and trusting that even in the midst of chaos, our inner peace cannot be shaken. The Stoics emphasized focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. Your effort, actions and choices are within your control. Focus on the inputs, not the outcomes. Adjust your sails, don't control the wind. This principle brings freedom and empowerment. A mountain, however daunting, is climbed one step at a time. The same applies to your goals. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Each step becomes a victory, fueling your motivation and propelling you forward. Imagine you aspire to write a book. The thought of writing hundreds of pages can be overwhelming. Instead, focus on a daily word, count, say, 500 words. Suddenly the task feels less daunting, even achievable. This approach, known as the process over product mindset, is crucial. Don't become fixated on the finish line. Instead, find joy in the journey itself. Celebrate the small wins, for they are the building blocks of larger achievements. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your goals be achieved overnight. Practice, patience, embrace the process, and trust that consistent effort applied over time yields remarkable results. The Stoics, despite their emphasis on practicality, understood the power of visualization. By vividly imagining yourself achieving your goals, you prime your mind for success. This isn't about daydreaming, it's about mental rehearsal. Close your eyes and visualize your desired outcome. Feel the emotions, experience the sensations, and internalize the feeling of accomplishment. This practice strengthens your commitment and enhances your focus, making the path ahead clearer. This technique is used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and performers alike. Before a game, an athlete might visualize themselves executing a perfect play. Before a pitch, an entrepreneur might visualize themselves securing funding. These mental rehearsals build confidence and prepare them for the real event. Visualization, however, is not a magic spell. It is a tool to complement your actions, not a substitute for them. Combine it with disciplined effort and a focus on what you can control, and you create a powerful recipe for achieving your goals. Obstacles are inevitable on the path to any worthwhile goal. The Stoics viewed them not as setbacks, but as opportunities for growth and learning. Expect challenges, embrace them, and use them to refine your approach. When faced with an obstacle, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become stronger and more resilient? This mindset shift from seeing obstacles as roadblocks to seeing them as stepping stones is crucial. Remember, the obstacle is the way. Every challenge you overcome reveals your inner strength and resilience. It teaches you valuable lessons that no textbook can offer. Embrace the struggle, for it is shaping you into the person you need to be to achieve your goals. By setting realistic goals, focusing on what you can control, and viewing obstacles as opportunities, you equip yourself with the mental tools to navigate the journey with purpose, resilience, and ultimately success. In the tapestry of Stoic philosophy, gratitude is a thread that weaves together resilience, contentment, and inner peace. It's not merely a polite gesture. It's a potent antidote to negativity, a perspective shift that can transform our experience of life. We often focus on what we lack, what's wrong, what's missing. This scarcity mindset breeds dissatisfaction, anxiety, and a perpetual sense of wanting more. Gratitude, on the other hand, directs our attention to the abundance already present in our lives. It's about acknowledging the good, however small or seemingly insignificant. The warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of loved ones, the simple act of breathing. These are all gifts to be cherished, not taken for granted. By consciously cultivating gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This shift in perspective has a profound impact on our well-being, reducing stress, boosting happiness, and fostering a sense of contentment. The Stoics believed in starting each day with intention. What better way to set a positive tone than by practicing gratitude? Take a few moments each morning to reflect on the things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as having a roof over your head, a comfortable bed to sleep in, or food on the table. It could be the love of family and friends, the opportunity to pursue your passions, or the gift of good health. As you reflect on these blessings, allow yourself to truly feel the gratitude. Let it wash over you, filling you with a sense of peace and appreciation. This simple practice can have a remarkable impact on your outlook throughout the day. Remember, gratitude is not a passive emotion. It's an active practice. It's about consciously choosing to focus on the good, to appreciate the abundance that surrounds us, even amidst life's inevitable challenges. It's easy to feel grateful when things are going well, but what about when we face adversity, setbacks, or loss? This is where the true power of gratitude is revealed. The Stoics taught that even in the midst of hardship, there is always something to be grateful for. Perhaps it's the support of loved ones, the lessons learned from the experience, or the realization of our own inner strength. Finding gratitude in adversity doesn't diminish the pain or difficulty. It simply allows us to navigate it with greater resilience and perspective. It's about recognizing that life is a tapestry of both joy and sorrow, and that true contentment comes from embracing the full spectrum of human experience with grace and acceptance. Gratitude, even in the face of adversity, allows us to find meaning and growth in our struggles. Remember, the obstacle is the way. It's often through our challenges that we discover our greatest strengths, cultivate resilience, and develop a deeper appreciation for the precious gift of life. Gratitude is not merely a practice, it's a way of life. It's about approaching each day with a heart filled with appreciation, noticing the good in ourselves and others, and finding joy in the simple things. By cultivating a gratitude mindset, we transform our relationship with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us. We become more present, more compassionate, and more resilient in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Remember, the key to a life of gratitude is to make it a daily habit. Take a few moments each day to reflect on your blessings, express your appreciation to others, and notice the beauty that surrounds you. By weaving gratitude into the fabric of our lives, we create a ripple effect of positivity, not only for ourselves, but for everyone we encounter. And in a world often consumed by negativity, gratitude becomes a powerful force for good. The world is a noisy place, full of distractions, temptations, and anxieties, all vying for our attention. It's no wonder that our minds often feel like a stormy sea, tossed about by every wave of emotion. But there is a way to find stillness amidst the chaos, to cultivate a calmness within that cannot be shaken by external events. That way is through mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing our attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about observing our thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. Like a detached observer, we watch as they arise, linger, and eventually fade away. Meditation, on the other hand, is a more formal practice where we intentionally cultivate a state of stillness and awareness. We might focus on our breath, a mantra, or simply the sensations of our body. With practice, we learn to quiet the constant chatter of the mind and access a deeper sense of peace. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to get caught up in regrets about the past or worries about the future. We dwell on mistakes or anticipate problems that may never arise. All the while, the present moment, the only moment we truly have, slips away unnoticed. Mindfulness calls us back to the here and now. It reminds us that this moment, this breath, this experience is all that truly matters. By bringing our attention to the present, we begin to appreciate the richness and beauty that surrounds us. The taste of our food, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the sound of laughter, these simple pleasures become more vivid and enjoyable when we're fully present. We break free from the tyranny of our own thoughts and connect with the world in a deeper, more meaningful way. This is the power of mindfulness, to transform our relationship with ourselves and the world around us, one breath at a time. The ancient Stoics compared the untrained mind to a wild animal, constantly jumping from one thought to another. Like a monkey swinging through the trees, it's easily distracted, restless, and difficult to control. This is the monkey mind that most of us experience on a daily basis. It chatters incessantly, dragging us down with worries, regrets, and anxieties. It keeps us from focusing on what matters most and prevents us from finding true peace. Meditation is the tool we use to tame this wild beast. Just as a skilled trainer can tame a wild animal with patience and consistency, so too can we train our minds through regular meditation. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, we gradually develop the ability to observe our thoughts without judgment. We learn to detach from the constant stream of mental chatter and cultivate a sense of inner calm. Like any skill, mindfulness and meditation require practice. It's not about achieving some perfect state of stillness or silencing our thoughts altogether. Rather, it's about showing up consistently day after day and gently guiding our minds back to the present moment. Start with just a few minutes each day. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Focus on your breath, noticing the rise and fall of your chest, the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. As thoughts arise, and they will, simply acknowledge them without judgment. Don't engage with them or try to push them away. Just observe them as they come and go, like clouds passing by in the sky. With time and practice, you'll find that your mind becomes calmer and more focused. You'll be better equipped to handle stress, manage your emotions, and find peace in the midst of life's inevitable challenges. We all crave a life free from hardship and pain, a smooth path where the sun always shines and the winds always blow in our favor. But as the Stoics knew well, this is not the nature of life. Life is a tapestry woven with both joy and sorrow, triumph and adversity. To wish for one without the other is to wish for the impossible. To deny the reality of suffering is to deny the fullness of human experience. The Stoics didn't believe in seeking out suffering for its own sake, but they did understand that it was an inevitable part of life, a test of our character and a crucible for growth. True strength, they believed, wasn't about avoiding adversity altogether, but in how we faced it. It was about meeting challenges head-on with courage, resilience, and an unwavering spirit. When faced with adversity, our instinct is often to resist, to rail against the unfairness of it all. We ask ourselves, why me? And search for someone or something to blame. But the Stoics recognized the futility of this approach. Fighting against what we cannot control, they argued, only leads to more suffering. It's like trying to swim against a riptide. We expend all our energy and get nowhere. Instead, they advocated for a radical acceptance of what is. This doesn't mean passively resigning ourselves to our fate. It means acknowledging the reality of our situation without judgment or resistance. Only then can we begin to see adversity for what it truly is, an opportunity for growth, a chance to develop our character and to cultivate the virtues of courage, resilience, and wisdom. In the midst of hardship, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. We become consumed by our problems, our vision narrowed by fear and doubt. But the Stoics remind us that even in our darkest moments, there is always something to be grateful for. We have the gift of life, the love of family and friends, the ability to experience the world around us. Taking the time to appreciate these things, even when it feels difficult, can shift our perspective and help us find a sense of peace amidst the storm. Remember that what we're facing is temporary. As the saying goes, this too shall pass. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, our actions, our responses, we can navigate even the most difficult challenges with grace and resilience. Like a blacksmith forging steel in the heat of the fire, adversity has the power to shape us into stronger, more resilient versions of ourselves. Each challenge we overcome, each obstacle we navigate, adds another layer of depth and wisdom to our character. The Stoics understood that true strength comes not from a life devoid of hardship, but from our ability to persevere through it. It's in the moments when we're tested, when we're pushed to our limits, that our true character is revealed. So embrace the challenges that life throws your way. Face them head-on with courage and determination, and remember that within you lies the strength to overcome any obstacle and emerge from the other side stronger than ever before. Life is a journey, not a destination, and like any journey, it's bound to be filled with unexpected detours, roadblocks, and wrong turns. We will encounter setbacks, disappointments, and failures along the way. It's an inevitable part of the human experience. The key to navigating these inevitable challenges lies not in trying to avoid them altogether, but in cultivating the resilience to bounce back from them stronger than before. Resilience is the inner strength that allows us to weather the storms of life without being broken by them. It's the ability to adapt to change, to overcome adversity, and to emerge from difficult experiences with a renewed sense of purpose. Building resilience is not about becoming invincible or immune to hardship. It's about developing the mental and emotional tools to face challenges head-on, to learn from our setbacks, and to keep moving forward with courage and determination. How we perceive challenges plays a crucial role in our ability to overcome them. If we view setbacks as insurmountable obstacles or signs of personal failure, we're more likely to become overwhelmed and give up. However, if we can reframe these challenges as opportunities for growth, learning, and self-discovery, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We begin to see setbacks not as defeats, but as stepping stones on the path to success. The Stoics were masters of perspective. They understood that our thoughts have a powerful impact on our emotions and our actions. By choosing to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, our responses, rather than dwelling on what we can't, we empower ourselves to navigate challenges with greater clarity and resilience. Remember, it's not the event itself that defines us, but our response to it. Building resilience requires us to step outside our comfort zones, to embrace discomfort, and to develop a tolerance for uncertainty. Just like a muscle that grows stronger through resistance training, our resilience is built by facing and overcoming challenges. This might mean taking on new responsibilities, learning a new skill, or facing a fear head-on. It might involve stepping outside of our comfort zones and pushing ourselves beyond what we thought possible. It's in these moments of discomfort, when we're stretched beyond our perceived limits, that we discover our true strength and resilience. We learn that we're capable of more than we ever thought possible. So embrace the challenges that life throws your way. View them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Building resilience is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey of continuous learning, adaptation, and growth. It's about developing daily habits and practices that strengthen our inner fortitude and prepare us for the inevitable challenges that lie ahead. Start by cultivating a growth mindset, the belief that our abilities are not fixed, but can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning from our mistakes. Embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than threats to be avoided. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. Gratitude helps shift our perspective from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of contentment and resilience. Remember, building resilience is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making small, consistent efforts over time that compound into significant results. Stay patient, stay persistent, and never underestimate your own inner strength. Welcome back, Stoic Seekers. Today we delve into the heart of Stoic ethics virtue. The Stoics believed virtue is the sole good, leading to happiness. The four cardinal virtues are wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Wisdom is using reason to navigate life. Justice is fairness and respect. Courage is facing fears and doing right. Temperance is balance and moderation. These virtues are interconnected, guiding us to a life of purpose. The Stoics didn't view virtue as a destination, but as a continuous journey, a daily practice. It's not enough to simply understand these virtues. We must strive to embody them in our thoughts, words, and deeds. Each morning, remind yourself of these virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, temperance, and ask yourself, how will I live these virtues today? Throughout your day, reflect on your actions. Did you act with wisdom in your decisions? Did you treat others with justice and fairness? Did you exhibit courage in the face of adversity? Did you practice temperance in your desires and impulses? This constant self-reflection is crucial for moral progress. It's like a sculptor chipping away at the excess stone to reveal the masterpiece within. Remember, we are all works in progress. We will stumble and fall short. But the Stoics remind us that every day is a new opportunity to practice virtue, to make amends, and to continue our journey towards becoming better versions of ourselves. Don't be discouraged by setbacks. Embrace them as learning experiences and keep striving towards excellence. Imagine for a moment a mighty fortress, impervious to external threats. This, my friends, is the inner citadel the Stoics spoke of. It's not a physical place, but a state of mind, a fortress built on the foundation of virtue. When we prioritize virtue, when we live in accordance with nature, we fortify this inner citadel. External events, loss, setbacks, insults may swirl around us, but they cannot penetrate the walls of this inner sanctuary. Why? Because our happiness, our peace of mind, is not contingent upon external circumstances, but on the state of our own character. This is the true power of virtue. It grants us an unshakable inner peace that cannot be shaken by the storms of life. The more we cultivate virtue, the stronger this inner fortress becomes. We become less reactive to external events, less swayed by the opinions of others, and more resilient in the face of adversity. This is the Stoic path to freedom and fulfillment. The pursuit of virtue is not a selfish endeavor. When we strive to live virtuously, we not only elevate ourselves but also inspire those around us. Our actions become a beacon of light, illuminating the path for others to follow. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Let your actions speak louder than words. Let your life be a testament to the transformative power of virtue." Remember, the pursuit of virtue is a lifelong journey, not a destination. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way, but it is in these struggles that we forge our character and strengthen our resolve. So embrace the journey, learn from your mistakes, and never cease in your pursuit of a life lived in accordance with virtue. For it is in this pursuit that we discover our true potential and live a life truly worthy of our highest selves. Welcome back, fellow Stoics. Today we explore the concept of inner peace, a state of tranquility and equanimity that remains unshaken by the turbulence of life. In a world often defined by chaos and uncertainty, the Stoics offer a profound insight. Lasting peace is not found in external circumstances, but cultivated from within. Imagine for a moment a serene oasis amidst a bustling city. This oasis represents your inner self, a sanctuary of peace that you can access regardless of what's happening around you. This inner peace is not a passive state, but an active practice, a conscious choice we make each day to focus on what truly matters. It requires us to cultivate a mindset that is not easily swayed by external events, a mind that remains calm and composed even in the face of adversity. The Stoics believed that true freedom comes not from having control over everything that happens to us, but from mastering our internal response to whatever life throws our way. The key to cultivating inner peace, according to the Stoics, lies in self-mastery. This involves understanding our thoughts and emotions and learning to manage them effectively. Our minds are powerful tools, but like any tool, they can be misused. If we allow our thoughts to run rampant, to be consumed by worry, fear, or anger, we create our own suffering. The Stoics taught that we have the power to choose our thoughts, to focus our minds on what is constructive and beneficial. This doesn't mean suppressing or denying our emotions, but rather observing them without judgment and choosing how we respond. Imagine your mind as a garden. Unattended, it can become overgrown with weeds of negativity and self-doubt. But with mindful attention, we can cultivate a garden of peace and tranquility. Through practices like meditation, reflection, and mindfulness, we can train our minds to become more aware, more focused, and ultimately more peaceful. As we cultivate inner peace, we naturally begin to radiate positive energy outwards. Our calm demeanor and positive outlook become contagious, influencing those around us. We become sources of strength and support for others, helping them navigate their own challenges with greater ease. This ripple effect of positivity is a testament to the power of inner work. When we focus on our own personal growth and well-being, we inadvertently contribute to the well-being of those around us. Remember, the pursuit of inner peace is not a selfish act, but a gift we give to ourselves and to the world. By cultivating a calm and compassionate heart, we create a more harmonious and peaceful existence for ourselves and for all those we encounter. So embrace the journey of self-discovery and inner peace. Let your light shine brightly, illuminating the path for others to follow. Cultivating inner peace is not a one-time achievement, but a daily commitment. It's about making conscious choices, moment by moment, to align our thoughts, words, and actions with our values. Start each day with intention. Take a few moments for yourself to quiet your mind, connect with your breath, and set a positive tone for the day ahead. Throughout the day, be mindful of your thoughts and reactions. When you feel yourself becoming overwhelmed or stressed, pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself of what truly matters. Remember, inner peace is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you feel calm and centered, and days when you feel challenged and tested. The key is to approach each day with a beginner's mind, open to learning and growing from every experience. As you continue on this path of self-discovery and inner peace, you'll find yourself better equipped to handle life's challenges with grace and resilience. So embrace the journey, my friends. Cultivate your inner peace and watch as it transforms your life and the lives of those around you. Let the wisdom of ancient philosophers guide you towards a life of peace and purpose. Focus on self-respect, emotional control, and nurturing inner strength. Stoic philosophy helps us face challenges with calmness and confidence. Every small action is a step forward on the path to becoming the best version of ourselves. Like, share, and subscribe for more content on Stoic philosophy and life-changing lessons. See you in the next video, wishing you a day filled with peace and serenity.